Hello, St. Clair family. I'm here today to just give you a brief update on the building progress. An exciting time. Those who have been up here, you've seen the additions happening on, and the roof is being put on this week as well. So people have been asking me, what are we actually building? And of course I say, well, we're building the kingdom of God. And so, but I said, to build the kingdom of God, we need meeting rooms and offices and staff and ministries in our parish. And so that's why I'm always grateful for you who donate both to our operating budget and the building project so that we can continue to build the kingdom of God. So I'm standing here on the west side of the church, down the hall where the restrooms are. And you'll see behind me basically the construction area where the west wing, which is going to be the conferences and offices, is going to be. So that's kind of going on behind me here. But because people have been asking what's actually going to be in that addition, I wanted to talk a little bit more about it today. We explained the details of this at some conferences that we had about a year ago when we were raising funds and through the capital campaign, but a lot of people weren't able to make those. So I kind of want to give a brief overview of what's actually going on in the two wings, east and west, that we're building at this time. So this is on the west side of the church. So meaning if you come in the church and you go left, that's going to be the west wing where the offices and the conferences are. So basically, in the evenings, if you're coming in the vestibule of the church here in the narthex, if you look down the hall, again where the restrooms are, you look down the hall, at the end of the hall are going to be three new meeting rooms, conference rooms. Two of them are about the size of our present library, and one of them is a little smaller. And by the way, the present library meeting room is going to be turned into a nursery, 3 times the size of our present nursery, so we're excited about that as well. So as you come down the hall, you're going to see these conference rooms. That's in the evening or day if you're going to meetings. If you're coming into the office area to drop things off at the office or meet staff and so forth, the entrance that we want to get you used to is coming in these side doors here, which is where the present doors at the end of that west wing, just past the bathrooms, there's a set of doors. Many people have never used those before. That's going to be the new entrance for the offices and meeting rooms as well. So during the day, you would come into this vestibule area here, and then this is the waiting area and the reception area, if you will, in this large area here. So you'll be greeted by some friendly staff, and then if you're going to be meeting with one of the staff members, our offices are down here sort of in a U shape. In the middle of that are some restrooms, a workroom, and a break room as well. So that's kind of a quick overview of what's happening on the west wing. One little bonus that we decided to add was off of this conference room here, we put in some French doors and a door off the break room, and we put in a nice patio out here that, whether weather permitting, groups can meet out there or have some social time out there on this patio, and that would be facing the north side on the back side of the church. So as you come into the church then, there's going to be a circle drive over here where you can park along here, and then you'll come in this vestibule. Very easy access, a lot less walking distance from your car to get to the office. We're very excited about this. So I just want to kind of present this overview of the west wing, and then I'm going to talk to you briefly about the east wing as well. So now I want to give a brief overview of what's going on the east side of the church construction by looking at the board design layout for there. So again, let's start with where you normally enter coming into the vestibule of the church, into the large narthex, what we sometimes call the gathering area. So from there, I'm standing in front of the wooden doors that you're used to seeing that you come into this area. So on this is the east side of the church. Is where our fellowship hall, Harder Hall, is. And basically, you'll see the difference between the gray and the green on here. We're sort of doubling the size, just under doubling the size of what we call the fellowship Harder Hall over here. So you'll see all these are round tables on here making this addition. So first of all, you'll see the size of it, and then you'll see the kitchen is over here, a restroom, a storage area, and so forth. The present kitchen is being converted to a storage room for tables and chairs, so that's what that's going to be. And then this kitchen here is a layout with some 2 islands and various appliances and so forth in the kitchen. Very large, with a dishwashing area and a large pantry. So this is a very exciting thing for all of the social events that we have here at St. Clair, or in terms of serving. And these are 2 serving lines for food or other things that can also be removed, and more seating there. Along this south wall where the windows are that look out into the parking lot, we will have 3 TV monitors where we can film and show lecture series that we're doing along there. So it'll be great for some of our events that we have in adult education. So that's where you would come into the church. Now I want to talk briefly about if you're coming in from the east side. So along here is Cross Street, and that parking lot over here, the big parking lot's out there. So what's going to be great, it's going to be near the parking lot, the entrance into this area. Nice little vestibule and a restroom here. This is a sidewalk that comes from the front parking lot, and this is right by the east parking lot. There's also going to be a nice sidewalk that comes down here to be able to deliver items into the kitchen and delivering from this way as well. So easy in and out for delivering food and items into the kitchen, or your entrance into the vestibule right near the parking lot, so you don't have very far to walk. So that's kind of a brief overview of what's happening on the east side of the church. We're very excited about it, and thanks for all your support, and I look forward to this being done. By the way, so this is all going to be completed right around mid to late October. So you'll be seeing continual progress. The roof is going on this week, and after this, a lot of the interior work will happen for the next couple months, where you won't be able to see the progress as much. But thanks for coming by, and thanks for all your support. God bless.